What's going on, YouTube? Come back at you with another video. Okay, so I don't really dig into conspiracies unless I can prove it, but this is floating around the internet right now, and I kind of want to explore it a little bit. This is interesting. Do I think that this is what happened? I'm not sure. I'm assuming more so than this being connected to DR.SEBI, that this is something to do with the streets in LA. That would be my guess. Although, again, I have no inside information. This is just me speculating on the situation. But it is very interesting that Nipsey was working on this documentary. And if you don't know who DR.SEBI is, I'm going to break it down a little bit because this is important and you should know who he is. I'm going to read his little bio. Alfredo Darrington Bowman. He lived from the 26th of November 1933 to the 6th of August 2016. Better known as DR.SEBI, was a Honduran herbalist and self-proclaimed healer. Bowman claimed to cure all disease with herbs and a unique vegan diet based on various pseudoscience claims. His diet was based on the discredited alkaline diet. And you can already tell right now, whoever wrote this Wikipedia was trying to you downplay DR.SEBI because clearly the alkaline diet is not discredited. Just so you understand out there, an alkaline diet is not discredited. Okay, his beliefs on the origin of disease, denied germ theory, and taught that HIV is not the cause of AIDS, and factored in Afrocentric claims that the unique genetic characteristics of Africans and its diaspora. So I'm going to go down to basically, in a nutshell, DR.SEBI was somebody who was preaching how to eat, how to take care of your body. He was telling the truth about science and about the way that diseases and viruses work and how a lot of this stuff is man-made. He was arrested for money laundering in 2016. And you got to remember, this is what happens a lot of times to people who speak out and actually put important information out there. They become targets because the people, the higher ups, the people at the top that are creating these diseases and that are doing this stuff to people, they don't want you to know that this is going on. So they try to silence people like DR.SEBI. Bowman was arrested for money laundering in March 2016 while attempting to transfer from a commercial flight from the United States to a private plane at Juan Manuel Galvez de Rotan Airport while carrying $37,000 in cash. On May 28, 2016, he was arrested again, carrying $50,000 and taken into custody. He was first released pending a court hearing on June 6, 2016, only to be rearrested by the public ministerio on money laundering charges. He was held for several weeks in a Honduran prison as his family was attempting to obtain his release and subsequently died en route to a hospital August 6, 2016 due to complications of pneumonia after police officials realized the severity of his ill health. So basically, there's been a conspiracy about his death, how he died. A lot of people out there question it, myself included. Whenever you see something like this, you always have to question because the truth is oftentimes stranger than fiction, meaning you wouldn't even believe half of the stuff that goes on. And if you really you like movies, you like science fiction, you like fiction, we live in the most amazing, crazy, wild, out of control, unthinkable world to where you don't have to go look at the TV screen. You can just look around at the world we live in and what's going on behind the scenes and what's really going on to know that this is much crazier than any movie could have ever been dreamt up. But so DR.SEBI, they're equating this. A lot of people out there are equating the fact that Nipsey was working on this documentary to this is the reason why he was killed. I'm not exactly sure at this point. Again, I would more likely lean on And again, this is all speculation. This is just my thoughts. But I would more likely lean on the fact that this was something tied to the streets other than DR.SEBI. But again, it could be. I don't know. The powers that be and the reach that they have knows no bounds. So could they have targeted Nipsey and taken him out to try to silence this? It's very possible. I would have no doubt of that. His last tweet, if you look, his last tweet was having powerful enemies is a blessing or something along those lines, which is extremely interesting. That was the final thing he tweeted. Like, what did that mean? It's crazy situation. I'm going to keep you up to speed as everything that's coming out on this Nipsey case. I definitely appreciate you. Rest in peace to a legend. Prayers to his family. Make sure you take some time today and mourn for Nipsey Hussle. He was a real king, a true leader, somebody who was doing something positive. And this is a serious tragedy, a sad, horrible day for hip hop. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you. Peace.